In Sweden, on the last day of April, there's a thing called Valborg, and I could Google into it and give you facts about it, but that's not the heart of this channel. I'm going to extrapolate my own meaning for why they do it. Maybe it will line up with the real reason. We're leaving the house when it's usually time to be putting you guys to bed.
We're not even leaving our house.
We're leaving Farmer and Farfar's house. And how tired are you?
Not at all.
Not at all? Not even a little bit?
Okay, maybe a tiny.
Yes.
My guess is that Swedes are ceremoniously burning the passing of the previous winter, celebrating the arrival of spring by watching the vestiges of dead branches burn and turn into nothing. It was my first Valborg ever, before the girls were too little and we just weren't willing to mess up their sleep schedule at that juncture in our lives. And then there were no gatherings the past couple of years. I loved the feel of the heat, seeing other people happy to gather, listening to the choir, seeing babies and pets and going up to them to play peekaboo and love on the dogs. It was strange but nice going back to Morten's parents so soon after being there for Easter. I knew before we left that Bambo, the best cat ever, wasn't doing well and probably wouldn't live much longer. I've known this cat for almost 13 years. He was my first non-Swedish speaking friend on the island. I had wanted to see him one last time, but I was scared of seeing him completely miserable and being kind of traumatized by that. I meant to suck it up and see him the next morning, but shortly after waking up, Sheshtin told us. I choked back tears all through breakfast until I didn't want to bother hiding it. I went back upstairs to let out the sobs. I remembered how I had to hide my tears when a dear friend passed. Because I was with the host family, we were at a cafe, and the lady who knew what had happened just urged me to be happy and not think about it. I still kind of resent that. Emotions are a thing that need to be felt. I would have been better off just being left alone to cry in a car and not bother their snack. I know feelings aren't bad. They are real and necessary and a part of what makes us human. I also know that I may be prone to extra emotions, as I am currently baking a human. There's not much to report on that front. Since the announcement, I've been consistently needing naps, been having weird dreams, but nothing memorable enough to be troubling. I've been less consistently nauseous, and just yesterday had my first major burst of energy to clean that didn't leave me absolutely exhausted and empty and headachy afterwards. According to the app, Pickle is the size of a fig and is growing fingernails and no longer has a lizard tail, so that's cool. At the risk of taking too much time on this video and spending energy I just don't have, I won't try to draw some big meaningful parallel back to the fire. I'll just let the footage be and make this as beautiful as I can. I appreciate this community, the comments, the messages, the care, the warmth and love. I'm so glad this is a safe space to share the ups and downs of life while attempting to save some of the beautiful memories. I'm so glad YouTube exists and has opened so many doors of connection. Hugs!
Välkommen till familjen. Sköna maj, välkommen. Våra lekar ställ. Känsans sköna flamma. Väcktes i din ljusning. Jord och skyar samma. Kärlek och förtjusning.
Card B-roll.
Sköna maj, välkommen. Våra lekar Känslans gudaflamman väcktes vid din ljusning. Nu ur lundens sköte och Guds blomman stoppar stiga vid nätet. Glada offer oss. Nu ur lundens sköte och Guds blomman stoppar stiga vid nätet. Glada offer oss. Ditt lov är så
But I think they might have stopped doing that. And just general like they like tightened up the regulations on fireworks so far in the last like 15-20
This is pretty much the
Best.
video ever made.